So it is currently 1:06 a.m. at night. My exam is in 7.5 hours. I'm gonna pull half of an all-nighter. I gotta be quiet. She's sleeping. So I wrote that exam that I studied for last night at 8:30 in the morning today. It's currently like almost midnight. Very tired. I'm operating off like an hour and a half of sleep, but I thought today would be a great time to talk about how to study the night before for an exam or for a test. I believe that I'm a quote unquote like practitioner in this, in the sense that I've put myself, not proud of it, but I've put myself in that situation far too many times in my 4 years of university, and I can still say that I have above average grades for the most part, and I'm here and I'm still here and I'm about to graduate soon, so there's obviously something that I'm doing right. Keep in mind, this video is not for people looking to substitute and cheat the system for working hard. There's no substitute for hard work. If you want to do really well on your exams, on your tests, you have to put in the hours a couple of days or weeks before to set yourself up for the most success. This video is for people that are in a class that's challenging them, and for whatever reason, circumstances have brought them to the point where now they are studying the night before. So I sat down and came up with 3 things that I think have helped me the most to get through and pass these exams. So number 1 is perspective and mindset. Number 2 is having a surface level understanding of everything to give yourself the fairest chance to succeed. Number 3 is not underestimating sleep. When it comes to perspective and mindset, you have to understand that because you are in this situation the night before an exam where you have not prepared at all, you are not in a position to get an amazing mark. And understanding that time is constantly moving forward. Time is going to push you all the way through these hours, and you're gonna write the exam and you're gonna have it done. You shouldn't stress about the fact that you have this exam in an X amount of hours and you don't know if you're gonna be able to do it, because time is going to push you there. You're going to have to write this exam. Because time never stops and it's always pushing you, wouldn't it be better to move with time? Wouldn't it be better to take all the energy from stressing and just put all the energy to keeping up with time? So being calm, studying, practicing, really keeping up with the fact that time is going to put you in that chair. So the next thing is really striving to have a surface level understanding of all the topics that you're being tested on to give yourself the fairest chance to succeed. What I've learned from my 4 years of university is whenever you're trying to strive for a deep understanding, when you're trying to be perfect the night before the exam, you're really setting yourself up for failure. This slows you down because you're trying to perfect your knowledge on a topic when you shouldn't be. And number 2, like although you might have a deep understanding of like topic 1 and 2, there's still topic 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 that you're being tested on. And remember, time is of the essence. Like we just talked about this. Time is constantly moving. It's moving forward. You have to keep up with the fact that your exam is in 5 to 6 hours. Because of the fact that you are in this position, you do not have time to have a deep understanding. Because think of it like this. If you have a general surface level area understanding of everything, you have the tools necessary to put an answer down for every single question. So in other words, study in a way where you give yourself the tools to answer all the questions on a basic level, and then kind of use your improv and improvise and use your own current knowledge to add some more depth to whatever the question's asking. And the last thing is not underestimating the power of sleeping. A lot of people think that if they go the whole night studying, they're gonna have the best chance for this test because you're putting in the most amount of hours to remember all this information and to practice, and going to bed takes away from that. But in this video, I'm here to tell you the exact opposite. I believe it is so vital to go to sleep. I know, and I understand it's a huge ask. I'm telling you to literally close your books, stop studying for the night, and going to sleep. I totally understand that it's daunting. I get that it's scary, and it's kind of like a self-confidence thing. It's almost as if you're not really believing in yourself and the efforts that you've already put in. This one here took me a while to kind of understand and really try it out. And I'm kind of here to say you just kind of have to blindly do it. It is just really hard to wrap your head around the fact that going to sleep instead of continuing to study and to remember more information is the right thing to do, especially when you're in a high pressure moment like this one, where you think by continuously going and going and going is gonna get you there. You cannot underestimate how your brain performs with even just a couple extra hours of sleep versus having none at all. Yes, you can go extra hours and get more practice in, but I think you are much more effective having less practice in, having less knowledge, quote unquote, on the material that you're studying, but having a brain that has slept and that is more apt to answer the questions, to think on its feet, and to kind of be creative and find the solution to whatever it is you're trying to answer.